Hello to you, my Sagittariuses. I'm your intuitive host, Erin, and I'll be doing your weekly reading. Just wanted to thank everyone for the positive energy and support. Now let's get to your message. So, we start with the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the World. Nice, strong, standalone card. Oh, another one. The Empress. The Nine of Swords. The Ace of Cups. The Star. Ooh, another standalone card. And the Nine of Wands. So lots of strong cards in your reading this week, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and start with those, even though they're kind of scattered throughout. We have the World, and the World is a great, excuse me, the World is a great one to have in your reading. Means that you are going to be, everything is going to seem possible for you. Accomplishment is the key word for you this week, Sagittarius, and material gains, meeting your goals. So that's a wonderful card to have. Very strong, positive standalone card. Then you have the Empress, and with the Empress, she speaks to domestic harmony. So as you see, she's holding the shield, so her protection. She is a strong female presence. And then with the little globe in her hand there, with the little fleur-de-lis. So that's actually speaking to like a hierarchy, like being involved in something bigger than yourself. So she is speaking to just being able to stay true to yourself while being able to help and nurture others. So that reminds you of like that mother figure. Seeing that it might be you being in tune to that this week, Sagittarius. And then your other standalone card, the Star. And the Star speaks to inspiration and new ideas. And it's a card that does link very closely with an Aquarius. So if you have an Aquarius in your life, especially if it's a strong female presence, a strong woman, I'm saying that the Empress is definitely pointing toward a woman. And if she's also an Aquarius, this is someone who's going to help bring you that sense of fulfillment, that sense of accomplishment that the world is promising you. Then we move on to the Cups. So the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups, both very nice high cards. With the Ace of Cups, we know that that one just speaks to general partnership and being able to recognize the newness in a relationship, being able to be in tune, more in tune to not necessarily your psychic abilities, but just being more in tune with people around you, especially those in your circle of love, those people that you care very deeply for, being more in tune to communication with them. So that, I think, is speaking very strongly to the Empress, that woman that's going to be involved in your life, and being able to, that strength to be able to nurture while being true to yourself. And then with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is speaking to flirtation and being in a romantic way. So this week might be a week where you are going to feel empowered to do something like that, to be more flirty, possibly even, I wanted to say to improve your situation, to do something, to accomplish something that you need. And flirting does have lots of useful ways of being. So possibly this week you're going to use your power of flirtation, your ability to be whimsical and footloose and fancy free, Sagittarius. So that is in your chemical makeup. Being undisciplined and being a little bit spontaneous, like I said, footloose and fancy free this week is going to encourage you to be yourself in that way. With your action cards, your Seven of Wands and your Nine of Wands, that the Seven of Wands is saying that you will have an advantage over your adversaries. You're going to be able to achieve success despite criticism or opposition. And this, I think this is a great card because anytime you go for something, you should feel like you can overcome the criticism and the opposition to get there. And again, the Empress is saying that you have it within you to be that person, to be able to be strong enough to accomplish whatever it is you're setting out to do, regardless of the opposition. In a situation like that, it makes me think of family, oddly enough. So, and maybe not necessarily flirtation, but being able to be charming, turning on that charm, turning on that that optimism to your advantage in something. Oddly enough, I keep going back. Now let's see what our pentacles say, because I'm thinking about, well, the Ten of Pentacles speaks to that part of you that wants to work to accomplish your goal strictly through working. I'm not feeling like that's you this week, Sagittarius. And then almost forgot to mention our Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is speaking of plans on the verge of realization, and feel like you need to protect them. I was feeling like this might be along the lines of old money, inheritance. Inheritance keeps coming up to me. So not necessarily even money, but inheriting something. Something is going to come to you this week, Sagittarius, that you weren't expecting. And you are going to feel like it's a boon. You're going to feel like it is an inheritance. It's going to be something that really means a great deal to you. So that's why I said this perhaps isn't flirtation. I'm thinking flirtation in an emotional way or something like that. It's going to be your ability to turn on the charm to get what you need and what you want. So, and then with the Nine of Swords, that card is the one that talks about, it speaks to expecting bad outcomes all the time. So with your Empress on your side, and with the world saying that you are going to have this just wonderful, wonderful outcome, I'm saying that Nine of Swords is just reminding you that you need to get a fresh perspective, step away, step in front of that. Don't let it stop you. So this week, Sagittarius, lots of stuff going on, but I'm feeling like something is coming to you, something that you will get a great deal of joy from, something that is, you are going to feel like you have the world in the palm of your hands. So Sagittarius, look forward to that good stuff this week. So that is what the cards are saying to me this week for my Sagittariuses. Thank you for joining me this week. Please like and subscribe my channel. And remember, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you, my Sagittarius.